Alrighty, guys. Today is Thursday, January 29th. I was able to trade this morning until a little before 10. Unfortunately, still didn't take any trade. My setup presented itself right at open, and I don't know why I didn't take it. That's my biggest issue is just not taking trades. But eventually, it'll happen. This might be a quick one, and I think I kind of want to explain my thinking behind like only trading for a little bit in the morning, what I do. And so it's basically I wake up in the morning, I have a plan, I have a okay, what do I think the objective is? And if the objective gets hit in the morning or when I'm trading, whenever it gets hit, I'm done. I'm not looking for trades. So today I didn't take a trade, but it hit the objective I had. I'm not taking trades in the afternoon. But if it doesn't hit the objective for some reason, then I will look for trades later. So coming in today, uh, really honestly, higher time frame. I saw boom, boom, news yesterday. I like the news wicks, because that's really a big thing. So we didn't hit this, boom. Okay, so on that, pushing down. I mean, we're just kind of big down, choppy up, big down, choppy up, big down, close below that, which was a big thing. Also, seeing that this whole entire range from there, not that it has to be rebalanced, but we've been kind of going straight up. I like a retrace, and looks like this. I think on the 1 hour is what I had it marked as. On the 1 hour, I'm like, okay, this could be possible manipulation here to send us lower, right? Obviously, click on the hour, it showed what we did, but I already knew that part. So coming into market open, what is it? 14. Boom. I'm like, okay, I'd like to go short. I like shorts here. So what am I waiting for? Boom, market open. Big wicks, kinda took both sides. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Okay, this came up. This wick came up, swept that, and honestly, maybe I'll record my actual morning trading. But I'm like, damn, this is like the perfect spot to like sniper tick a top entry because this is EQ of this range right here, obviously, but it's pretty deep. Even if it's from here, that's still good. I like that big sweep, swept that in an area I expect. I like lower, and I'm like basically that could be manipulation. That could also be manipulation. So I think we've manipulated before, and so I kind of want to see it distribute. I saw this change the state, turtle soup change the state. I was thinking like, oh, this would be a great entry. Didn't take it. Then saw this candle wick up. I should have entered right here. Stop go. I think the one reason why I didn't enter was probably I'm like, where would my stop have to go? Well, if I enter here, technically my stop has to go there, but I'm like, realistically, I could have drawn out a fib. I could have been like, okay, 50% of the wick, or I could have just been, I'm putting at the top of this candle. I don't want to, or I should just said, I don't want to see us close back up here because then that means, and we're bullish. That's manipulation. So that's what I should have done. And then based on there, no swoop there, but a retrace, boom, another change in the state. I want to see lower. Boom, then all these targets from the 15 minute. Literally Newswick was a big one. These two wicks just got ran through. And then eventually that from Tuesday. And so I watched that play out. Just straight dumpage. This fractal could have been another good one, but we're so deep in premium that it's like kind of scary for me to enter down there. Boom. So we swept the low, put in a low. Okay. Boom, swept the high. So now we have this high. Now I'm possibly looking for us to take this low again. Boom. Okay, so we swept. Oh yeah, never mind. It is the candle that put in that low. We swept that candle, and so now I'm like, okay, we took the bottom of that candle. If we want to go higher, we'll take that. If we don't, we will leave there and we'll change the state down. Boom. What happened? We had to change the state down right here. Kind of more of a different fractal, but I'm like, we didn't take that. So change the state down, boom, wanted that. And then, oh yeah, I watched it hit that, and then I watched us rip up. I think that was like even my last target on no, second to last target, so technically it was still lower. But saw that. Saw us push up. I'm like, okay, we hit most of my objectives. Probably gonna be more hands off, and I think I had to go like here. I think I had to go there. So I'm like, okay, that could just be a retrace a discount uh, of this fractal because what we souped it there. That should be protected up here. We changed in the state here. Boom. So then if we draw, that's deep discount retrace. That's a soup. Soup. We had technically a change of the state there. And so since we changed a little there, I don't want this high to get taken. So that's technically protected. This did not hit discount. It was close, but we are in this for value gap. Okay, so we swept it again. That's another big one. And then CSD, but then we also there was a soup there, and then there was a soup here after souping this. Boom. So then Loki, that if it was back here, if I'm watching these print, I'm like, this could be manipulation. If we get a strong reaction, if we get closure above that, I I want longs, but since the objective had been hit, the final objective I had, there I'm like, there would be no way I'm trading any of this. And so could be manipulation if we close above. Nah, kind of just chopping, push down, boom. Okay, started the next macro at 10:45. That could also be manipulation if we get some closure higher. Nope. Oh, we did get closure higher. So I wonder if there's a SMT there because this could be also the manipulation leg. Boom. That does look promising for that. Gen state, pretty much no retraces here, so that would have to be basically a like discretion entry. Okay, and then we pull back to discount of this range because change of the state soup, boom. So then if we want higher, we'll sweep some lows, push it up higher. Or if we want lower, we'll sweep some highs and push it lower. What else do we do for this? Okay, we did eventually want higher. So then, yeah, I mean, that's basically all. I don't really care about any of this action. Technically, it should, rebalance this. The daily candle. We opened low, pulled back. So this might be looking like a doji on the daily. No, it's not. We are actually quite down. Oh, that's from last night too. So yeah, but I mean, once my objective got hit, like even here, if I believed we were still going lower, that could have been a possible trade. But honestly, once this dump, okay, why did we break trading view? These are actual counts. Once we once we dumped this, chopped around, dumped again, I'm not looking for trades. Because we hit the objective. I'm not really looking for that stuff. And so really the only crystal clear trades, I don't even like that one. I like I like that change of the state. I mean, obviously there's going to be better change of state over here, but really market open, great possible entry. If you want to withstand that, I probably should have taken that. That's the story of my life. I don't take all the trades that I should. And I'm like, even if I take more trades than I should, I have enough knowledge and skill to take more good trades than bad trades. And so I'm like, it will overcome itself, even if I just start taking like everything I see. But gotta fix that, and we'll start money printing. All it takes is literally like a week. All it takes is like 2 days to take trades on one day, then continue it the next day, and then snowball effect. Boom! By the end of that week, you've passed something. By the end of the next week, you've have enough to take a payout. Boom! And by the end of the month, you're taking 5K or you're taking 10 bands out. Which I have a feeling that's how it's going to happen for me. But it's just how do I? That first part of the domino is always the hardest. But yeah, really, boom. Push down, that could have been an entry. I don't really love it. Uh, but if you still believe draw was lower, boom. Don't really like taking longs. Then shorts right there. But I mean, that's kind of it for my price breakdown. Okay, why is it breaking? That's weird. But I'm not gonna be able to trade tomorrow. I gotta meet. I gotta leave. I gotta wake up at like 5 a.m. tomorrow. Hop on a bus at 6. Throw at 9:45 against some really good throwers. But gonna have fun. Just try to lock in. And then spend the night there. And then got shot on Saturday. My competition Saturday morning. I think 9:45, maybe 10. Should be good. Then get home probably late Saturday. So I'll probably go over the Friday's action uh, on Saturday night. So that'll be it. But then, hey, next week I can trade literally every day besides Friday because I have another meet. Basically 9:30 to 10 on Wednesday. I can trade 9:30 till 11, which is honestly what I'd love to do. So I need to capitalize on these days, take more trades, and I'll see you in the next one.